Bands from the Rose was moving real comfortable in Baldwin Park, or so he says. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this clip came out yesterday, I believe, and I saw it, and I said, man, I got to react to it. Now, Bands from the Rose is on this podcast talking about how he was maneuvering in Lefty Gunplays' neighborhood when he filmed the infamous, and I would even say legendary diss song a couple days or weeks back, should I say. So let's check it out. So here's Bands from the Rose getting interviewed by, I think it's Dregs1 is a YouTube channel. Let's go.
So you just got back from LA.
Mm-hmm.
And why don't you tell the people what was going on down there for you?
So, I got a question.
Yes.
So, how long from when we do this, does this drop?
2 weeks.
Okay, that's perfect. So, this video will be out by the time this one
okay.
Because I'm trying to drop this weekend. So, I went to LA this weekend, man. And by the time this drops, y'all will see this video. Y'all see how I was doing it. And man, I was in LA in Baldwin Park, man, real comfortable, moving around that city. Shout out to Baldwin Park, man. I was moving around that city real comfortable. They were showing me love everywhere I went through that bitch. I went all throughout the motherfucking hood, and I shot a video in Lefty Gunplays neighborhood. Lefty Gunplay, shout out to my partner Lefty Gunplay, man.
Man, and the video was wild, y'all. Again, I reacted to it, and yeah, we saw him going through the same places that Lefty Gunplay was showing on a vlog, and this dude went through there, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought Bams was kind of crazy for doing so, but he talks about it.
Cause you know he shouted me out on his diss song, and said that he was gonna put me on a shirt, and said fuck Bands from the Rose, and you feel me? I would never not come down to LA, and he ain't never coming up here, and all this fucking weak ass shit. So I'm like, what? Like, hold on, bruh. I hopped in my motherfucking car. You feel me? Just me and my motherfucking son, me and my partner, and a motherfucking cameraman. I had to pull up 10, 20, 30 motherfucking deep. And I pushed to LA, got a nice-ass hotel right there in Baldwin Park, and I had a motherfucking field day the next day. Went to...
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I saw the video, I was like, man, this dude had to come at least 20, friends with him. But he just said right now, and I believe him by his mannerisms. Right? We all got BS meters. I think this guy's being genuine about this whole situation, y'all. I don't think he's lying. And he said it was just him, his son, his cameraman, and his homeboy, and they went to Baldwin Park, y'all. And again, if you don't know how this works, I'm sure most of y'all do, but you go to your ops or your enemy/rival's neighborhood, you film a video like this, man, that is crazy. And especially if you only go, almost solo, one carload, should I say. That's crazy.
When this come out, you gonna see the motherfucking video. I went to every spot that this nerd-ass nigga went to in his hood vlog, and I shot on every motherfucking block that this motherfucking claim, and I did the whole shit. To the liquor store, I'm sitting on the counter, you feel me? Like, and it's dope because I had my partner play him in the video. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a little movie, you feel me? I ain't seen the finished product yet, but it's gonna be out this weekend probably. So.
All right.
Ain't gonna lie, the video, like I said, is legendary. And not that I'm for either side, but let's be honest, y'all, for him doing so, it's crazy, to say the least. And to see this on social media and the way it went down, I did a reaction video to it, this is wild. And we'll continue.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So he said he's gonna put you on a t-shirt. Yikes.
He said he's gonna put me on a shirt.
So I'm a hip-hop head, right? So battling, that's part of the culture, right? That's what we do. We're competitive.
I didn't know that. When I made my reaction video, I didn't know that Lefty said he was going to put Bands on a shirt. That actually means he's going to take him out. You know what I mean? So let's continue.
And this is how you sharpen your sword.
For sure.
I feel like recently, in the last few years, probably ever since that whole Chicago scene really started cracking off, it went to another level of disrespecting the music or things crossing over into the streets. Now that you're engaging in a little bit of a back and forth, what are your thoughts on that? Is this just friendly competition between two rappers? Or is when someone says, I'm gonna put you on a shirt, is that something you take serious?
I take it serious. But at the same time, because, it can get serious. The words is powerful. This music shit, man, you can really brainwash a motherfucker with music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could fucking really hypnotize somebody through your words and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, for me personally, I'm looking at bro, like when I see it, I wasn't like, okay, like I gotta find where he at so I could go. You feel me? Like it wasn't on that type of time. But I recognize what he's saying, and more so, it's like the people that heard it that fuck with me were more mad than me. They like, bro, hell no, this motherfucker say he gonna put, nigga, we on this motherfucker, bro. Woo, woo. And I'm pretty sure the people that fuck with him are feeling the same type of way for him. He gonna put his motherfucker on his shirt like, well, man, fuck bands.
And that's crazy, but it's a true statement. You know, Bands has his people, Lefty has his people, and there they are going back and forth. And again, I said in my other video that, you know, nothing good will probably come of this. Who knows, to be honest? But that's a very interesting point. The music is powerful. It can, you know, basically brainwash somebody. And then when you have your people on both sides, you know, listening to their you know, their main guy and even the music, you know, it can get very sticky real quick.
So what he's saying that he gonna have people riding for him. You know what I'm saying? And people got my back too. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I mean, we've all seen it, man. Like in the history of this music shit, these diss songs can end up motherfuckers dying. You feel me? Motherfuckers get their ass killed behind this diss and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, with the music, it could be, it's whatever angle you want. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to entertain? Are you just making a diss song to get some motherfucking views and some clout, and you really ain't like that, but you acting like you is? Or is you really making a diss song and you ready to clash? You feel me? I don't know. I don't know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this motherfucker, he looked like a clown. I don't know. I don't know him. I never met him a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? I never had problems with a motherfucker that's 6-7 hours away from me. But you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers talking out their neck. You know, I just, you know.
Right. So what is this, from your perspective, where is this all starting from? Where is this coming from? Because you said that he mentioned you before any of this happened.
Yeah, so like originally it was more so like, I think, you know, like in the past 6 months, you know, like up here in Northern Cali with all the homies and all my people, like, you know, we've been having a run at this music shit, and like we've been shining. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a time where, you know, the homie shit, like back in the day, like Woody and Gold Toes and Speedy Lokes and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, it was on fire when I was young. And then like at one point in time, it kind of like fizzled out and the homie rap wasn't really a thing. You know what I'm saying?
It was still, even then, it was still kind of a niche market, I would say.
Exactly, yeah. Like for the
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Even like shout out Sir Dino / David Rocha. Hopefully I can get an interview with him one day. We speak on Facebook, you know, here and there. But anyways, even with Darko and Familia, you know, these popular groups from back in the day, you know, they had their shine, they had their time, but it seems like it kind of like dwindled away to a certain degree, you know, and people grow up and go to the pen or whatever, right? Get born again, praise God. And like Bands is saying here, that was that genre or that time period, right? And it was very popular. But let's be honest, y'all, that kind of stuff can only go so far, right? Rap like that has a ceiling, right? Because not everybody's gonna want to listen to that, you know, kind of rap, right? And he's saying here that basically, you know, now the Northern Cali rap scene is popping off, and you know they got the juice, you know. And I would even say, you know, Northern Cali, Southern Cali, you know, it's neck and neck with as far as who's putting out, you know, the hottest content / music. But it's pretty crazy that he brought up the old school rap, the homie rap that they call it in Northern Cali. Let's continue.
Homies, it was dope.
Yeah.
But everybody else, like, oh, that's you know, that's they shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like right now, like it's getting to a broader audience. Like you seen, like Thizzler went picked up a whole bunch of homies on a red alert group, and you know they start posting this and posting that. More platforms are risen, and fucking just the homies been having a run at it. And I think like we was having a ball up here doing our shit. Like, man, we all doing it, and then bam, you got this other dude from the other side. You know, he pop out and he just shoot straight to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like just instantly. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't knocking it. You know what I'm saying? He just LA dude get out and he just man, he all over everything and just like motherfuckers. And I think that, you know, like motherfuckers start, you know, getting a little complex and they just start dissing. So then, you know, motherfuckers dropping sneak disses, like and out of nowhere he just dissing the homies up north. But we don't got nothing to do with, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying fuck the homies and I don't know why. It's like you could have been where you at without dissing us. So that's how it originally started. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker just talking out his neck. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how it started. So then when he was dissing, and then I went on No Jumper. Because there was like a little bit of time where it was kind of like, you know, Gold Toes was in LA and he fucking around with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people was kind of like, it's like, hold on, this shit looks like a little shift is going on. Something's happening right now. And then, you know, you'll get an interview and, you know, the host will say, well, would you ever do a song with, you know what I'm saying? Would you ever do a song with this dude? And you got, you know, two sworn enemies saying, you know, I would do a song, you know what I'm saying? People are saying, yeah, I would do. Other people, man, you know, I would do a song, but we're not allowed to. And, you know, like shit was getting shifty. And then...
And that's the crazy part. You know, I'm a Texan. I'm from West Texas. And it's crazy that, you know, the gang politics in Cali separate the people like this. You know, I would even say it's sad to a certain degree. You know, Northern Cali, Southern Cali, I've touched on this before. There's a rivalry. So they say. Some people say that it's not really in the street, but either way, it does separate, or there is a divide to where these entertainers can't even make music or do business with each other, right? To a certain degree. Not everybody abides by that, but from what I've seen from Texas, that's what it looks like their agenda and their program is, right? That's how it is. And again, like I said, I'm in Texas, y'all. I'm an oil man. I'm trying to do deals out there, North Dakota, East Texas, whatever, right? And I don't want nobody stopping me due to that, my region. It's crazy and sad, and it's kind of, it's something to see. It's a sight for sore eyes. I mean, to see this and to see these guys living by these codes and rules is pretty crazy, like I said. But again, that's how they operate. That's how they maneuver out there. And from the outside looking in, like I said, it's wild because, a businessman wants to do business throughout the land. And when there's, these regulations and rules you have to abide by, it makes, for a sticky situation at times. Let's continue.
And then motherfuckers just out of nowhere just started dissing and shit. Like, would you do a song, man? Fuck them motherfuckers. And I'm not mad at that. Because I'm not promoting motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to sit here and fucking hold hands and, on some kumbaya shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like if you motherfuckers want to work, motherfuckers don't want to work, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to do it regardless. You feel me?
Oh, I respect him for that. He has his stance, and he's a man. He's sticking to it. And I've seen bands from the Rose. I've heard videos. This guy went to prison, right? He came out with good paperwork, no snitching, no PC cases, nothing like that. From what I've seen, and with the California politics system, and even in prison in general, whenever you go to prison and you don't turn PC, you're not a child predator like SPM, right? In PC or whatever. You go in, you do your time, you come out, in good standings, good paperwork. That's commendable to them. And even to me as a Texan, even a father, right, and someone that's not dealing with prison at all, if you go to prison with some weird, paperwork, it's a no-go. I wouldn't want you around my kids or anything, right? So Bands, he went to prison, came out in good standings, in other words, right? And to them, it means a lot. And I've seen Bands and heard interviews of him, or I've seen his content, and he looks like he's with the functions, y'all. This guy looks like he's not playing around. He's, a diamond in the rough, I would say. He's very rough. I would even say the video, he's just dropping the F-bomb left and right. He says he don't care. I could tell. I feel bad for Dregs over here with this video. I don't know if it'll get monetized, but, like I said, Bands is the street guy. You could tell automatically, and there he is, saying that he doesn't even want peace and he ain't with it. And, you can respect his stance, at least he ain't faking it and acting like other people that, they say they want peace and they don't, or they do, or whatever. He's saying he's not with it. Let's continue.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's not up to me, you know what I'm saying? But and just to make a long story short, yeah, bro he was just dissing. So I did a no jumper interview, and that's what kind of blew it up a little more, because Adam 22 was like like he kind of dancing around and shit, but he dropping lugs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, who you talking about? But then he like backpedaling, like, oh, I'm not going, you feel me? So then, at the end of the interview, like I kind of just got him into the corner about it and shit. And I'm like, man, like, you feel me? Fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a sucker. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not tripping. I don't know the dude, but let's put 10 bands. Because he was like, man, he's pretty dope. And then my bro was like, man, I'll put 10 bands on bands that he'll beat him in some rap shit. And then I said, man, and I'll beat that motherfucker on some physical shit.
So there it is, y'all. Just ended right there. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Bands from the Rose, on the interview, speaking his piece. And he's talking about he'll put 10 bands on a fight with Lefty. Like I said, y'all, this is crazy that this is happening, but this is just, this is how it is. It's rap music, it's beef, it's drama. And again, Bands from the Rose on this interview, I believe the full interview is dropping tonight. I just seen the notification on YouTube, and it's Dregs1 is the channel. And here's Bands talking about how he moved through, LA, or through Baldwin Park, should I say, comfortably. Man, like I said earlier, I believe him. I could just tell from his demeanor, the way he's speaking, he don't care. He says he don't give a F. I believe him. And, who's to say that he didn't, maneuver like that? Like I said, I thought it was kind of crazy that he said that he did that, and he's saying he did that. And I guess until something else comes out proving otherwise, there it is. So with that, y'all, thank you for watching this video. I didn't mean for it to go this long, but hey, it is what it is. Salute everybody watching now, and God bless you. I'm out of here. Later.